get those mods. I don't have about 75% of my world explored. They go in an update till we find the wall, but I want a long list of stuff I can explore until I walk over here and that's literally all there is. I could have any type of house. I may have an underwater house. I don't know. I'm not planning this out whatsoever. Not much happened in the other world. Literally, if I'd call this season 2, yeah, it wasn't a myth much from season 1. I don't know what that lag was, because there's literally 2 mods, and they're the tiniest mods you've ever seen. One literally tells you how to craft stuff. If I were to click on one little item in here, it'd show you that recipe, and that's literally the definition of one. That's for the other mods, not for no vanilla Minecraft. And the other one, literally, I think there's something else, and it ain't big either. It's the tiniest mod in the world. I don't remember what it is, but it's on the. It's the miniature things, like, you probably couldn't even tell the difference if they're on here, so it ain't even that big. Yeah, we were trying to download something before this, and it was like 140 free mods. It loaded the wall spotlessly compared to the other wall. I don't know how the other wall took 30 minutes to get into, and nothing blinked and it was in it. It didn't want to play it, though. That mod was out of the question. And no guarantee that wall will last long. I'm gonna logged on and got kicked right on out. Oh yeah, the adventure map is what I added. My bit of nothing much changed with those. Pretty much cool what either versions are in. I mean, that map is even in. No guarantee that I keep it in case it's stuck in that version. Didn't trim map, I have no clue. I have no clue what half these things are in. I don't know if I'm still gonna have a beach house or what. The plan for the last one was I didn't even bother to record another one. I've had 2 billion episodes outright deleted because of that wall. It was a good wall if it would have kicked the video in without crashing for 0.1 second. I may explore in this episode just to get a new biome, even if I literally just said I wasn't exploring much, and I'm going in one direction. I ain't exploring this way for 2 minutes and then turn the corner and going that way. Like I'm exploring one way and doing. Period. I'm leaving the rest open for the other mods. I don't have a clue how many I'm gonna add or what. Like if I go this way, I ain't turning corner that way, but I'm going this way so I ain't get to travel half the ocean. I may not get much done because I'm literally gonna be exploring in order to fix the whole entire mansion to be built. The adventure mod getting an update or what fun is, I can tell you that much. So when they get an update, I will pretty much have them in my world. I hope. What a good place to build. I don't want to build it here and then turn a corner and never like it. And then be trying to leave. I know the other mod that had another world that was in 12.2 were very good mods, but to be honest, I don't really want going down 12 mods to get one mod. That defeats the purpose in my books. North Fine and them are getting a straight up version to the recent one. They ain't gonna bother going to 12.2 and then 1 and 7 and the 50 other version you can go to. Better outright go into it. Got no clue when it'll be done. They may be done at 2 completely different times. One may be out a mile before the other. Well, I'm not gonna say in episode 10 I'll have the new versions or nothing. That could be completely wrong. I don't even know if I'll have this world to be completely honest. From what I'm hearing, you have to have that version of mod. And if it's in 12.2, you gotta have it in 12.2. None of this. If it was in 12.13, you gotta go up or down. None of that. It is solid dependent to that. Apparently how it's worded. So, period. So this world may be a substitution. So if you see me on a completely different world when it comes out, there's a good reason why. in case you see me on a completely different world that don't look a thing like this. So when they do come out and I have to make a new one, I will pretty much do it. Not that I won't do other series with the Between Land and other stuff that I have planned for them. It'll be on a completely different world. I ain't gonna make them 20,000 parts long. I ain't guaranteeing how long the series will be. It could be a long series or it could be a quick mini series and done. Like it may be a solid review on it and it may be me and creative. Or I may literally go in survival and get there as fast as I can, not bothering to make a whole town and whatever and do it. I have no idea. In this video, it'll just be me exploring, and it's a straight line as I can. No guaranteed turns ain't been made by now. I'd rather go one direction and leave those other 50 directions outright to explore in case I do get it. Or if I want to outright, I have to have it on a different one entirely. You may hear it rain in the background. It is literally raining. I don't know what that achievement up there is. I don't care nothing about it. If you see the achievement up there, you may as well know it. Ignore it. I don't even know what the house is gonna look like, or if we're even gonna bother putting one block of it today. Literally, this is the first time I've stepped on this wall, so absolutely anything could be here. No guaranteed I won't die 574 times. I ain't saying this video will be cut or not cut. I don't even know how long it's gonna be. I don't plan to make it a 17-hour premiere, but I don't want to make it 2 minutes. Kill him for food. We ain't in the fancier versions where it's like, not playing Minecraft, we're talking period modded ones where it's like, hit the grass and get 4 stacks of diamonds or something. Or food or get such and such stuff or whatever. I ain't even got a bed, so there won't be no sleeping every time. I may cut the video here, and I'm about to, just to go get stuff done. Just so this video ain't me traveling in a straight line for a boring area that who the heck knows where I'm going. I'll be back in just a minute. Just a minute to me, maybe 20 minutes, and the video may seem like a 4-second cut. Okay, I'm back. I figured out where I want to build it on these trees, and I want to get them where they before I'm killed and have that rudely interrupted quick. I made a cut into it this morning that it may have been a 2 second clip. I might not even in the video for that matter, 'cause it might have it took 0.1 seconds to even say. So you hear me talking about how I found this new bomb and never mention it. Good reasons. But I made a downright cut it until I get there. Okay, I'll be back. If that's even in the video period, if you know what I'm talking about. So I can actually live and not be killed 0.1 seconds later. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back. Coming morning now, and they want to get shot down by about 50 creepers in about 2 seconds. I'd like to get around the world without being slaughtered, pretty much. The reason I just cut ahead, well, that didn't happen. Don't care about wasting free water or something, but to be honest, better than dying. Let me see where this thing was, 'cause I had a big plan for the house. I have no guaranteed we're getting in there in next episode or nothing. But if we do, or even attempt to start on it, I at least want to show you. I barely showed you at all, if you even saw that clip. That clip was 0.1 seconds long if you didn't see it. Literally, you blink and it'd be over. So that clip may not even have a guarantee of staying. Want it to go through there, it'd be a big house. It ain't no minuscule house. No guarantee there won't be a beach out over there at some point. No guarantee this world will even be here long, so I'm not gonna make all these big plans, build half of them, and then turn around and delete this world. I'm gonna clue how half those mods work, so it may say it don't work and then turn a corner and it works just spotlessly. I have no clue. This world may be a 2 week world or it may be a 2 year world that don't even last long. 2 years may be a long time, but still. If I can even get there safely without being killed 100 times over, the good time I did not want to do this at night time. The reason I didn't want to do this at night time, or this would have been 100 years worth. On the way out a mini foundation for it. First I want to get food before I'm just dead. But from the looks of it I ain't gonna survive much longer. It wasn't the longest walk on the planet here either. It was a pretty short walk to be more exact. It wasn't a 70-pound hike up a mountain or nothing. It was a tiny mountain at the most. I about need food at this point or I'm going to literally die any second. From a simple fall off a mountain, it won't even take much to die. And a zombie can spawn in these dark areas, so this would be very dangerous. And the mod I'm going on about, the adventure mod, has literally got 20 something dimensions alone. Get adding in other dimensions, other stuff, and all this other stuff. Literally one mod, it got 20 something mods in it. I mean, dimensions. Yeah, like on top, that should be the house, and it would connect to these trees. No guaranteed I won't have a new wall before this even started. Making that clear in case you see a part one of another theory. So this theory may not be up 2 seconds. I make that very clear in case you turn a corner and see this part one, and then a week later turn around and see that's a part one of some other theories. And this theory will not be continued if this has to be on another wall. And I'm making all them details very clear. Better than having to keep 27 different theories going. Thinking how this would go, because I have not drawn a single blueprint for this thing. Well, this could be the door, but to be honest, this program is 30 inches, and I don't think I would have to walk from all the way over there just to get to this entrance. Well, that is a long, drawn-out entrance, and I can guarantee you it wouldn't be good. I mean, how big the house is gonna be, or what? I mean, how this house is gonna look. It may look terrible when I get done. I don't have a clue. I ain't drawn it out nothing. Maybe the best house to ever walk the earth. I don't have a clue. At a forest fire, so this house may not be standing long. This house may be 2 seconds worth. No guarantee this will even be the house. I may move it before this is even said and done. No guarantee I'm even gonna last that long. Yep, this whole forest may be going down in flames, so this may be a 2 minute house. To be honest, if it's a 2 and 4 fire, I put it out. But to be honest, if it's gonna take me 40 minutes to get from here to there just to put out a fire, and then by the time I do that, I almost could have another house set up somewhere. I may not even bother. Or if this house even turns out like I'm going on about. They look good now, but to be honest, let's say that 4 fight didn't happen and didn't tear the whole house to shreds. I want to go up there, but I don't want it to look like a who knows what. It won't be a one episode thing, I can guarantee you that if Ifwall stays here. And if this is the house, even if it does continue this series. But this may be a room and then up there, maybe another room, I don't have a clue. I have not put this on any paper, I'll tell you that. I ain't got that much wood. I may could again to get wood, or I may end the episode, I don't know. But then this is the best first episode to come into. And the only reason those other episodes didn't come out, the reason it would have 7 month break is because those episodes literally never recorded right. They all got done and everything, but blink an eye and they were couldn't upload. This video would corrupt. This video has this video had that. Dude, that long list of problems. So, we had a good reason. And the reason I'm in the video here, or if I do, is to literally just get food and sit here and build the house. And I'm almost guaranteed I'm just gonna be laying the blueprints out. I'm pretty sure you'd fall asleep if I'm putting one piece of wood per 20 minutes, thinking how the house is gonna look. I ain't gonna build this whole house off camera, but that's better than sitting here for 3 weeks deciding the blueprints. The next episode will be 10 times better than this, I can almost tell you. And it won't be laggy. I'm gonna end the episode here for about 50 different reasons, and 75% of that was just explained. Get somewhere safe so I don't get killed by a zombie or something. And I don't know if they learn to climb up these in that version. I don't know when the video was or anything. It may be the shortest video in the world, or it may be the longest. Well, from the looks of it, it looks like it'd be pretty short, but a 2 second video looked like to me maybe a full hour and a half without lifting a finger. Well, I do not want to break that and go kill myself here. I can guarantee you that much. Trying to keep myself safe so a zombie don't walk up and kill me is the only reason this is